Hi, this is Felbert again. I'm a teacher, an artist, a filmmaker. I freelance as internal and external auditor, and at the same time, I'm occasionally into acting. So there. So I don't know, but I kind of like um, very excited to do this endeavor, talk endeavor actually. So I hope this can pull through and then progress into podcasting. Okay. So there, like as I said, I had a project in the past, nevertheless Montessori, which was supposed to be about K-12 curriculum, which I pulled out from a small college. And then one of the activities in the said project is Oasis for Talents and Vulnerabilities. So since I've been doing tutoring for quite a while now, tutoring normal kids and sometimes kids with special needs. Okay, so I have also another kind of like another activity into that project, Nevertheless Montessori, which I call Sanctuary for Disabled, which is supposed to be about taking care of people or persons with mental health issues. Okay, so since when I tried to apply or like register with SEC, unfortunately it wasn't approved yet as a nonprofit. So my brilliant lawyer friend told me maybe it wasn't approved in the meantime because probably because you're still in a struggle and you probably could not pull it through, gonna take care of it yet. So, but she promised that to never lose hope. Okay, so there. Uh, the first feature which I did was like about Kenneth, who's an IT graduating student from a state college in ynot, of course. So at the same time, is a wannabe or an aspiring uh, model. Okay, so I don't know, said I don't have a classroom, but I'm a teacher, so I guess this is one opportunity that I can make use of my being a teacher and my gift of gab, which a lot of people or my friends tell me I have it. Okay, so there. So this second personality that I'm going to feature on this talk about is Winston. He's now, I guess, 22 years old and personally with salle benilde as a varsity in basketball. Okay, so so I have to like discuss or like talk about who is Winston and yeah, and how I probably well met him and handled him eventually. Okay, like I guess it was like 5 years ago or 6 years ago when this guy Winston was discovered in Cebu City as a basketball player. Okay, he was brought here to Manila and uh, was supposed to be oh yeah, I was supposed joining with San Beda University in San Beda University as a senior high school varsity. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Winston is a son of my classmate Mercy. Mercy is my high school and high school classmate, grade school, high school classmate. At the same time, a classmate in La Salle. Okay, So during the time when Winston was brought here to Manila from Cebu City by my uncle, I guess, yeah, to suppose see uh, the basketball sort of manager so that he could be brought to San Beda. Mercy called me because the very first day that Winston came or arrived in Manila, he wanted to go back to Cebu immediately because he was kind of homesick. Okay, so Mercy called me and told me that I should be talking to Winston. Okay, because going to San Beda for the matter was indeed a very big opportunity. Okay, than just going back to Cebu. Okay, and we know that San Beda is a very prestigious educational institution, and he would be playing there as varsity. And yeah, and well, would have his studies at the same time. So the very first day, night that he was in Manila, he was like homesick and he decided to like go back to Cebu. He is thinking, or he was thinking that probably he could have do it with San Beda because he's Cebuano and he kind of like figured out his struggle into communications because he would be studying there in San Beda as grade 11 or grade 12. I don't know, grade 11, I guess. So there, that very night when my classmate Mercy did call me, so I immediately went to see Winston and discussed to him all things that basketball uh, is his strength in a way, and then the fact that he got discovered and be put into San Beda's varsity was kind of like a big opportunity for him. Okay, so I told him that San Beda is a very prestigious educational institution, a Catholic school, and made him realize that if he wouldn't be doing this or he wouldn't be accepting this opportunity or yeah, probably would go back to Cebu and there's no way that he could be discovered as far into uh, sort of basketball endeavors as big as what San Beda's first invitation of him to be part of the varsity, the basketball varsity. Okay, so there. So when I spoke to Winston, I promised him that since I'm a teacher, I would be helping him pull through. I would be tutoring him at the same time. So for him to have like confidence that I'd be there all through his initial endeavors with San Beda. I went to San Beda actually to speak to San Beda Taytay for that matter. So I spoke to the guidance counselor's office. Yeah, I spoke to the guidance counselor and introduced myself as Winston's tutor slash tito. I told San Beda also that I'm a teacher from Obi Montessori and I've been teaching also from from of course from Obi Montessori College and SDI and Montessori Filipino. So and I've been tutoring also. That's why I promised the guidance counselor that I'd be closely monitoring Winston so that he could cope with his academics. Okay. So while there in San Beda Taytay, I did speak also to his coach. Yeah, I was introduced to his coach and I told the coach that I'd be helping Winston, I introduced myself as like classmate of his mom. At the same time, like they're treating me like their theater at the same time. So I told coach, the coach during that time that I'd be tutoring Winston. Okay. So for a while, that Winston Beda as varsity of the senior high. So he'd be coming to my house like in Project 4 during that time on a Sunday. So I will be telling him that to stay put actually because basketball seems to be his strength and he's with San Beda and letting him realize that San Beda is a good educational institution and there. So I made mention of the opportunity to get quality education well coming from San Beda and there. So they promised him also that I'd be helping him cope with his academics. So for a while I was tutoring him. So there, I think Winston stayed with San Beda for like 4 years or 3 years. So I think he finished senior high in San Beda. I think while being a varsity, I think they kind of like got an allowance from San Beda, so it did help with his uh, financial what you call this yeah expenses and because of the allowances that San Beda afforded to him, he was actually able to pull through, and he decided that he would get his mom from abroad so to stay here in the Philippines. And luckily, like a couple of months ago, I guess, or like a year, he transferred to De La Salle College of Benilde, De La Salle Benilde, yeah, La Salle Benilde for the matter. So he's a varsity basketball varsity with La Salle Benilde for like I guess for 2 years now. And yeah, and he's pushing and pursuing his studies also with De La Salle Benilde for the matter. So I'm happy. I'm happy that I was actually able to inspire him to stay put because we come from the same town, and I told him that San Beda San Beda is a very prestigious education institution, and I'm happy that he's transferring to a La Salle school like in La Salle Binod. So there, I think with his allowances from La Salle Binod, I think he wanted his mom to stay put here in the Philippines and not allow her mom anymore to try to work abroad as a domestic helper. Okay, so there. So when he was in San Beda, actually, I did attend some of his basketball gigs, and I saw how good he had been when he was with basketball when he was in San Beda. Okay, so there and well, yeah. Well, in San Beda, actually, he also met Doc Jervis' cousin, who used to be a coach also in, I think, in the senior high or high school. I don't know what grade was he coaching for that matter. So he felt like he was okay and he's home because Dr. B, being a friend, also has been very close to his mom, Mercy. Okay, So there. And what will I say? I'm so proud of him, and I'm so proud of him coming from San Beda to LaSalle Benilde, and I know that he's a good player, and I guess he's making a name of himself. And just recently, I saw him when I went to his mom's. I went to the hospital where his mom was operated, and I saw him, and he was so happy to have seen me. Kind of like, and oh my god, when I first met him like 5 years ago, he was like not so tall, but now he's so tall, like 6'1" or 6'2" for that matter. And I'm so happy that from his heart, or from ano, I know that he's grateful that I kind of like told him to stay, because that's the only thing that he could do best. Yeah, I told him that that's the only thing that he could do best. And then I think transferring to LaSalle Benilde would have him the opportunity to be playing with UAP. Yeah, because it's a university there, and I'm just hoping, like right now, that he could be drafted for PBA when he would finish college with LaSalle Benilde. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm just happy, and he also inspired uh, his brother, youngest brother Kung Kong, who's now with the USD senior high as a basketball varsity also. Okay, so like Winston, I spoke to Kong Kong also, Mercy's I think youngest son. So I spoke to him and told him about this reality, that being with USD is such a privilege, and I told him to stay put and to kind of like persevere, because like Winston, he wanted also to go back to the province, like in my hometown Baliangao. Okay, so right now I could see him in his posts in Facebook that he's like quite happier now to be with uh, University of Santo Tomas. So I hope in my next talk I could talk about Kong Kong also. Okay, so there. Well, I guess since I'm not really marketing myself like as a teacher, do tutoring and all this. So I started with my nephews and nieces, and at the same time sons and daughters of my friends, for my being a teacher, and trying to like delve and figure out their strength, and stay nurture their strength, because that's what it's supposed to be. That's what's supposed to be the kind of trajectory, nurture the strength. And yeah, I would always tell them that, I was grateful. I've been grateful that I was into college, but I would always tell them that, I wanted to be into journalism or mass comm school, but never had opportunity because I was into a nursing school by a Chinese uncle, and going to LaSalle for BS accountancy. So while they got to immediately to their strength, being a varsity in a very good university, in a prestigious university, and that's one of a lifetime opportunity. So I told him to stay put. So I promised them that should they need an assistance in terms of like academics, being a teacher myself, I would really carry on to be helping them. So there, I'm happy. I'm so happy that Winston is with benilde already, and very soon would he graduate from benilde. I hope he could be drafted to be into PPA. So I'm happy for my dear classmates and for having kids that are, very talented, and they kind of like uh, they kind of like got to schools that are very prestigious and very prominent schools, and they're into they're into basketball, which they love to do as well, love doing. So there. I hope I could still, well, I hope I would have the opportunity to talk to Kong Kong also, yeah, the youngest who is in USD, that I also spoke to after realizing that he wanted to go back to the province. Well, I'm grateful that my classmate Mercy got me to be part of their family as well. And, well, from the very start when she came to Manila, she also took care of my two lovely mga anak-anakan. So she took care of RR and totally very well. So I'm their best friends with Adrian and Joey. So there, Mercy is blessed. I'm happy. I hope these two guys will persevere with their kind of, profession, which is basketball, so that they could get into eventually professional league like PBA for that matter. So I'm praying there. So Winston, good luck. Tito's just here, And Kong Kong, I'm gonna talk about you in the next episode. Okay, just stay put and pull it through. Don't you ever get discouraged, because being in USD is such a privilege also. There. Okay, so die. Mercy. We're blessed, so we should be thankful for everything. We might not have the wealth that our other classmates are accumulating or having. That's alright. At least your two kids or your eldest had finished and passed the criminology licensure exam, and the two boys are with salle benilde in USD, in Inday, si Gingging, Woodson also study criminology, I don't know where. So I hope everything else will be okay. So there. So I'm gonna see you around, and next time that we're gonna see each other, I hope, because you're gonna go home by end of the month. I hope I could also post going to Davao on November 10, and so that I could like drop by Balyang. I don't know. There. Get well at Mercy, get well my classmate, so that you could go back to Manila very soon. Okay, so I'm gonna see you around. Thank you very much. Bye.